Running all those closures and delays that are affected by this storm from the east side of the state all the way to the metro.
Yes.
Right now, on the bottom of the screen, we're running during the breaks as well.
Yeah, and we got a lot to talk about. We're not done yet, but we're still seeing the snow falling just on the western side of the metro area. And really, your guys' snow reports are helping me. I posted something on our KRQE News 13 Facebook page letting me ask you guys for those reports. And Tanya said she's got about 7 inches in Ruidoso, a blanket of snow in Rio Rancho. I've seen Rio Rancho come in with just over of an inch, and again, that's exactly what we expected. West side of the metro, if we saw anything, it would be on top of you guys. So really, this is the statewide look. Again, I'm going to zoom it down and show you where it is snowing, where it's not. Farmington, you missed out on this one. You really don't look to see much for the rest of today, and that includes the far northwestern plateau and up into southern Colorado. As far as the northern mountains go, seeing a little bit out in the Hemis. Cuba, you picked up 4 to 5 inches yesterday, only adding to that this morning, as well as Santa Fe. It's very spotty around the Santa Fe area, and this is light snow. This isn't very heavy, but from what we got yesterday, that stretched from Santa Fe to Albuquerque out along I-25 will be very icy, snow-packed and slick. Give yourself some extra time. Here's what I'm talking about as far as the snow hole, really on top of Albuquerque. Those winds are cranking over the mountains and through the canyon, pushing all the snow a little bit further to the west. So West Mesa, you're starting to see anywhere from about 1/2 inch to just over an inch, like I mentioned. This isn't heavy at all. It's light snow. Probably even just flurries at times. You'll find a little bit more of the heavier snow, or moderate snow that is, closer to Laguna and even just as far as Grants, but it drops off as you get closer to that New Mexico-Arizona state line. Further to the south, it's a rain-snow mix. This is heavy. If you head south on I-25 between about Truth or Consequences and Las Cruces, if you can, just don't do it, because this is going to drop your visibility to nothing out there. And we're starting to see some of the heavy rain pick up in the Sacramento Mountains and higher elevations, looking at some heavy snow. Eastern Plains, you're still dealing with the moderate to heavy bands of snow. This continues to push further and further south. Clovis, I know we've gotten some reports of snow yesterday, adding to that this morning, as well as Portales in that area. I-40 out east is brutal at that, and the temperatures don't help. That's our problem. We're down to 28 degrees here in Albuquerque, so most of everything will start to stick. Tucumcari at 29, just teens to the north, 20s and 30s to the south. The winds, that's our biggest problem here in the metro. With winds over the Sandia Mountains at 25 miles per hour, we're not going to see anything here on the valley floor but a few flurries and some wet spots and puddles from yesterday. So the winds will continue to crank this morning. Visibility, a huge issue from I-40 to that state line, I-25 to the New Mexico state line. This is going to be nasty. Not only are we fighting the falling snow, but also the patchy freezing fog at that. Tucumcari snow-packed roads out there farther along Interstate 40, heading in and out of Texas into this state. So if you take that stretch of Interstate 40, if you can, like I mentioned, don't do it, but give yourself plenty of time. Don't rush it whatsoever. We're already starting to chip away at the advisories and warnings as the storm continues to push south. So do the snow chances. So the pink, a winter storm warning, continues until 5 p.m. The purple winter weather advisory also expires at 5 p.m. this evening. Storm track starting this morning. You'll notice we're seeing a lot of the bulk of the activity to the south and east. I completely agree with the model. I think it's spot on when it comes to pushing the snow chances further and further south and picking up the intensity out across the southeastern plains. Seeing a little bit out over the Gila Mountains as well. Higher elevations looking to pick up some more of the snow, and this is again this afternoon, but watch, by tonight, gone. A little bit left over near Carlsbad and into Lee County. But by the time we wake up tomorrow, we're just going to be fighting what we saw fall today and yesterday. So we're going to clear out overnight. Like I mentioned, southern Colorado is just a normal day for you guys in those 30s with mostly sunny skies. Same tomorrow, if not a little warmer. Northwest, spot shower if you're lucky, but overall lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the 30s. Southwest, rain snow mix with the showers. Very breezy and awfully cold in those 30s. Southeast, some moderate to heavy snow showers. Get ready for some decent accumulation, up to about 6 to 8 inches additional of what we saw yesterday. Northeast, spotty snow showers, but overall a drier day. These snow chances will continue to push further and further away from you. Northern mountains, some lingering snow. Overall a drier day as well. Temperatures very cold in the teens and 20s. East Mountains, roads are nasty out there. Give yourself some time. The wind's not helping and neither is the fog. Snow showers likely through the early afternoon before we clear out. In metro area, some light snow and flurries to start. Nothing on the valley floor just yet. We really do not look to see a lot whatsoever. I'm thinking an inch or a little bit more out in Rio Rancho on the west side. And then by this afternoon, we're done. We got nothing to talk about but the sunshine and warmer temperatures by tomorrow.
And our crews do say there are icy roads in the Rio Rancho area, which may have prompted those school closures today. So you want to be careful anyway.
It's a good idea because we had the puddles in the rain yesterday. That makes the road slick. But really the huge problems are out east. So just give yourself plenty of time. Don't rush it. And not only extra time to get where you need to go, but extra space too. That's a huge thing when it comes to these kind of slick roads.
And we saw how the roads looked out there in I-40 just east of the metro. Really bad.
Not good. Not good.
Speaking about the roads, how about the roads here in the